Hello science students, I'm going to show you how to do the ionic bonding Go Fish mastery activity, where you're going to use a little simulator to draw cards and build your very own ionic compounds. In class we use some actual cards if you're present, but if you're absent or if you're catching up, using the simulator is just fine. So first, please click the blue link right here to open this in another tab. And you can see it has the instructions right here, but I'm going to walk through those for you. So instead of playing the game here, you're going to use the little scratch simulator, and then you'll take screenshots of your ionic compounds once you've made sets that will be balanced in terms of their charge. So the goal is to make groups of ions that have a zero net charge. And then you can, once you're done, you'll put your examples down here with the cation, the anion, the formula, and the compound name, and then you can answer the follow-up questions. So the simulator looks something like this. So if I open the simulator, I'll click on this, it'll give me a link, and I can open it in another tab. And it's going to take it a moment to load right here. Once it does, you can make it go full screen if you'd like, and then you can click the green flag to start. So at first it looks like nothing's happening, but if you read the instructions for the simulation, you need to press the space bar to make cards appear. So my first card is magnesium. If you look on your periodic table, you can see that magnesium's charge is a +2. So I'm going to move it over here. It's a metal, it's a cation. I'm going to need 2 -1 charges or 1 -2 charge to make an ionic compound with the magnesium. Let's see what my next card is. My next card is an arsenic. That's a -3, and it's kind of uncommon, so I'm going to leave that over here for now. Germanium, I think, is another +2, or actually +3, sorry. Arsenic's another -3, so these two might go together, but it's not a real common one, so I'm going to keep trying. Oxygen's a -2. That's fantastic. So we can partner these two up. I'm going to put this at the top of the screen because these are two of my buddies. So there's magnesium and oxygen. A +2 and a -2 will cancel out. That's nice and simple, and I have a magnesium oxide ionic compound. Trying. Sulfur is also a -2, so I could have done magnesium sulfide, but let's go ahead and put sulfur over here for now while we wait. And we can keep doing this. So beryllium's also a +2. Nitrogen's a -3. So I can draw several cards. Now, there are some noble gases in there. They can't make ionic compounds because they won't become ions at all. So those should not be a part of our simulation, but they're there to remind you that there are some atoms that don't need to make ions, and that would include those purple ones, so you can set those aside. Carbon's kind of a + or -4, so I'm going to put that sort of in the middle down here. Argon's another noble gas. You see, you can draw cards for a while here until you find ones to make it balance. Okay, so once you've found a couple of them, so potassium's a +1, you can categorize them if you want. Aluminum's a +3. You can categorize these if you want. So I could do one more. I have aluminum as a +3, nitrogen as a -3. That would be aluminum nitride, but you might be able to find some that have different amounts. Lithium's a +1. You certainly have a lot of arsenic here. So now, it only lets you have 20 cards. So if you run out and you don't have enough, that's okay. Stop, start over, and make a couple more compounds. But make sure you take the screenshot. And again, that's the same way as in the ions mastery activity. You can go Control, Shift, Window switching key, or the square with the lines next to it on your Chromebook. Take the screenshot, save it, and then you can insert it right in here. If you need to put more than one picture, please do so. And then for the name, so mine, for example, I had magnesium was my cation. My anion was oxygen. My formula would be MgO. I just need one of each. And then the compound name would be magnesium oxide. Okay, but you'll have different compounds because you'll draw different cards than me. Let's say I drew 3 fluorines in aluminum. I would have aluminum. You can spell it right. That would be great today. Aluminum and fluorine. In this case, aluminum's a +3, fluorine's a -1. So I need 3 fluorines to go with the aluminum to make it cancel out. So I can go ALF, and then do a subscript. You do Control, comma, and I can put a subscript down there. ALF3, and the name would just be aluminum fluoride. And then when you're all done, make sure you answer the follow-up questions about ions and ionic compounds. Hopefully that was helpful. Good luck on this activity.